Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for Aries where we look at your future spouse or life partner and the energy surrounding this connection. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Strength card, Leo energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're viewing you as the Emperor, Aries energy. And the connection, we see the Knight of Cups. So it's going to be a very sexy, very romantic connection. All right, and we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is someone brand new. The Ace of Swords tells me this person's in alignment. This person's really intelligent. They may like to read or listen to books. This person is strong. They're sexy. They're attractive. They're powerful. They're resilient. I feel like they really prioritize family and their personal relationships. I feel like they're passionate, they're playful, they get a lot of attention. This person definitely turns heads when they walk into a room. The Seven of Pentacles, though, tells me that they're also patient and strategic, so they're not impulsive. Some of you, they've been planning for this, right? So maybe they've been watching you, or they've been taking, or they take their time with the relationship to see if it's really truly in alignment with them. But for others of you, they've been planning to ask you out for a while. All right. And we see the Emperor. Yeah, you and this person, this is going to be a power couple. I mean, you're both showing up as Emperor energy, so you both could have Aries in your chart. But it kind of feels like you both are really successful, really strategic, really powerful, and you both really turn heads. So you're going to be quite a handsome couple or a really good-looking couple. I feel like, people are going to envy you as a couple. Now, my Aries, you're in the Death card. You're showing up as the Death card in reverse, Scorpio energy. So you may meet this person when you're in the midst of some sort of transformation or change, or you haven't fully let someone or something go. But I kind of feel like when you meet this person, it's going to be the nail in the coffin for anybody else, right? Like it's just, this is your person. You two are at each other's same level. You two really match each other's energy. This person is really funny. All right, so expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. They may own their own business. So you both could be entrepreneurs or CEOs or in a management role. Like you both have done quite well for yourselves. But this person invests effort and creativity into personal fulfillment and wealth. They may have a little bit of a jealous streak. So I feel like this is somebody that doesn't like to lose. They may be a little bit competitive, and they may have a little bit of a possessiveness to them. Okay, so it is something to watch out for. It is something to, pay attention to and address early on in the connection. All right, and we also see Pisces energy. This person has an air of mystery around them, and though they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. So, this person is very multi-layered, multifaceted. The Page of Pentacles tells me again, but this person takes risks, but they're calculated risks. This person is a planner, they're strategic, and they pay attention to details. I also feel like this is somebody who's extremely grounded and organized. Okay, they could be European, or there's some sort of European connection, or maybe they're of European descent. Remember, these really specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you. We see hot mess, but I don't see this person being a hot mess at all. But maybe they were in their past, and they love to experiment. They love to try new things. All right. I'm also getting cooking. Like this person might be like an amazing chef or cook. It could be their love language. They might like to constantly try new recipes. All right, what else do we need to know about this person? They have an odd numbered birth year. I'm seeing the number 5. It doesn't have to be the case though. They're going to step up and ask you out, so this person is going to pursue you. They have a noticeable facial feature, so that could be something having to do with their facial hair, if they have facial hair, because I know not all of you are after people that can have, grow facial hair. But it could be a strong jawline, it could be beautiful eyes, it could be dimples, it could be freckles, a mole, a scar. All right. beautiful lips. And we see that this person has a severe allergy. Okay, so that could be to medicine, that could be to food, could be to bees. All right, it could just be during allergy season they get hit really hard. All right, so we see sudden wealth. This is somebody who's worked really hard for everything they have. Even if it appears like they had overnight success, this is somebody who was dedicated to making their money, to paying off their debt, to getting where they are. Okay, yeah, this person may have come from nothing. I do get this strong energy here of someone who's self-made, or maybe they, declared bankruptcy, but they've found themselves, stable and solid again. All right, and we see main female. Now, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. But the main female energy tells me this person's ready to step up. They're ready to step up. They're looking for their other half. They're looking for their partner, their person. They don't want to be just playing the field any longer. They see you, Aries, as completely in alignment, as the Emperor, as a divine counterpart. They see that you mirror each other in the most beautiful ways. You two really just get each other. Okay, the Tower in reverse. They may know that you're in the process of letting someone or something go, though, because you did show up as the Death card in reverse, and they're viewing you as the Tower in reverse. So again, they might know that you're, there's still someone or something that you need to let go of when you meet them. But they know that you're in the midst of this major transformation. They're very, very physically attracted to you. And with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person is absolutely going to hold space for you as you release what needs to be released so that you two can have this new beginning. And yeah, it looks like you're ending some sort of karmic situation here, Aries. So again, maybe you're quitting your job, or you're leaving a job that you hate. Maybe it's a living situation, or maybe it's another connection. All right, but they're aware of this. This person's very well aware of what's going on with you. All right, some of you, there may be a little bit of overlap here with you and with this person and someone else. All right, but it feels more like in your energy than in theirs. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What do they notice about you or really admire about you? We see the Fool card, Aries energy. They see you as really in alignment. They see you as fearlessly revealing emotion and helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So again, you both are really funny. You have a similar sense of humor. It's going to be a good time whenever you two are together, but I also think other people really enjoy being around you. But I still get people are going to envy this relationship. And we see Rebel. They love that you're not afraid to buck the system, that you challenge authority to effect social change. You reject spiritual systems that don't serve your inner needs, but you're just not afraid to be yourself and to be a bit of a rebel, okay? And they see you as an earth angel here, Aries. So helping those in need with no expectation of return. Now, I feel like this is going to be kind of like a storybook romance or something that like you kind of feel like you only see in movies with the Knight of Cups. It's going to be very romantic. I feel like it's going to be very loving. I feel like you two are going to really, really not only just nurture each other, but really woo each other, if you will. All right. So we see embodying authenticity. This connection encourages you to show up as you truly are. Yeah. But that's because you can be truly yourself with this person because you know they're not judging you. They hear you and they see you as you truly are and they accept you. And that creates emotional safety here. This connection supports softness, trust, and nervous system ease. It deepens where you feel safe to be fully yourself. Okay? So there's emotional safety here. I love that. And this connection touches unresolved emotional experiences, offering an opportunity for healing, understanding, and release. So this connection is going to help heal wounds from the past and help integrate those past lessons. So this connection builds upon wisdom you've already earned. So I like this because it kind of just feels like you've been working on yourself. You've been transmuting, difficult lessons and turning them into your wisdom and authority. And that's why you two meet. That's why you two are brought together, because you're in each other's frequency. You're in the same energy. Anything else my Aries need to know here, please? Anything else my Aries need to know? You're manifesting this, so very soon your true love will arrive. We see twin flame recognition. All right, you know this soul that mirrors your own. So such a strong connection where you two mirror each other in a really big way. Okay, marriage. So we're in the right reading. You will end up married to this person. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, Spirit saying, open your heart, Aries. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. All right. Anything else we need to know here, please, for my Aries? Anything else my Aries need to know here, please? Not likely. It's not too late to make changes. All right, so it might not be in August where this is coming together. So it may be after, August, but you will hear news soon. And in the coming years, it's meant to be a long-term connection. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.